G'day guys, welcome back to the Aussie Gooner channel. Steve-O, Aussie Gooner right here, right now. And you know what? I'm happy as Larry right now. Happy as Larry. You know why? We just got 3. I just went over there. We just went over there and we took 3 points. And that's what I said was going to happen. Was there a doubt? Hell no. Was there ever any doubt? Steve-O, fuck no. Hell no. We came in, take 3 points, go home. We needed 3. We came and took 3. Thank you very much, Mr. Vardy. Yeah, we came in and we played that game to the best of our ability. We managed that game. We played hard. We didn't muck about. Our defensive shape was good. Our defenders were great. Our goalkeeper was wonderful. Honestly, I think everybody can hold their head up high. Everybody could hold their head up high. Look, I know the game looked a lot more one-sided, when you're watching it. After the 30th minute, it looked very much one-sided that Leicester were coming and Leicester were going to get a goal. But they didn't, yeah. They didn't. You know why they didn't? Because they couldn't break down our defence. They couldn't get past our goalkeeper. And I told you guys before that our goalkeeper was better than theirs. And I told you guys before that our defensive line is better than theirs. And you guys know it. I know you guys know it. I know you guys have got some faith in our defenders. I know you got some faith in our goalkeeper. I know there's some faith out there. There's some love out there. And you know why? Because it's the Arsenal. Now, look, I'll break the stats down real quick. I'm going to break them down real quick and get them out of the way, yeah. So Arsenal sitting in 6th now. 6th. Leicester are sitting in 10th, but that could change, yeah. A couple of, Aston Villa get a win. I think it's Everton and Aston Villa. If they do the job, they could drop down a little bit further. But who cares about Leicester, man? Not on my radar. Yeah, bugger off, man. Thanks for the 3 points. That piss off. Now, in possession, look, let's be honest. Leicester had the ball most of the time only because we gave it to them. We allowed them to get back into this game. We did. We said to them, mate, come back, come at us, let's see what you got. 65% of the ball was with them. 64%. We had it for about, 35%. They had the ball, yeah. You know what's funny? Shots on target. How many actual shots on target from Leicester? 8. 8 shots on target for all those shots. They had 8 shots on target. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good to have 8 shots on target. Right? Thing is, they were from angles like you wouldn't believe. And look, Ramsdale did put in the shift. And so did our defenders. Now, we only had 5. I mean, look at our passes. Mate, they had it all over us because they had the ball most of the time. So 621 on 342, whatever. We had a bigger tackle rate. Oh, they had a bigger tackle rate. Yeah, whatever. Whenever. Got my 3. You can't see me. But anyway, fouls. Fouls. Now, if anyone watched my preview all the way through, probably not, because it went for 30 minutes. My bad. Sorry. I waffle on sometimes, but look, bless me, I mean my best. I mean the best. I'm just trying to give you guys the most bang for your buck. Now, I promised Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut for the whole squad if we can get more fouls in there. Pizza Hut if we can do a number on Madison. Pizza Hut for the lads. From the Aussie Gooner to those lads. Pizza Hut, guys. Pizza Hut. Shit, Pizza Hut. For every single one of those players. Now, when I put that out there, I wasn't thinking, it's going to cost me now. Because if these guys come in to collect Pizza Hut, it's going to be a pretty broke Aussie Gooner. Hand out, pass around the hat, maybe a couple of dollars here and there for the Aussie Gooner and the squad and Pizza Hut. Anyways, it's all fun and games, guys. All fun and games because we got 3 points. We got 3 points in this game. We grinded out the win. We exposed Sionsu. They don't have a good line. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. In the first minute of the game, the first starting minute of the game, Saka was on that, had run down the right-hand side, yeah? Sionsu's there defending him. They had 2 defenders on him. 2 defenders. He got past both defenders and was able to put a ball in the box that was dangerous. If ESR had come in or Aubameyang had hung back, that could have been a goal in the first minutes. And that was thank you, Sionsu. Sionsu playing in the back 3. He's not very good in a back 4, yes. Now look, it didn't take long after that. We get ourselves a corner. Thank you very much. Ball goes in. Gabriel gets up high. Merry Christmas. Goal for you, Gabriel. And he celebrated. He celebrates hard. He staunches up. He knows what it means. He knows we need 3 points. We get our first goal. And Leicester have kind of gone back into their shell a little bit, wondering, what's this? What's this? We're supposed to come in here and take the game to them. We're the ones that are in form. We're Leicester City. We're the ones. We can't be beat. We won't be beat. And what now? It's 1-0. And what now? Never underestimate anyone. And what now? You got to take every team seriously in the EPL. And what now? And what now? Well, I'll tell you what. And what now? And what now would have been about what? Not long after. I think Saka went down the right-hand side. ESR in the box. Now, Saka goes down the right-hand side again. And Sionsu's trying to defend him. He's tracking on him. He's following him through. But he's allowing too much space. He should have moved forward and cut and just chop down the angle. But he allowed Saka too much room. Now, he allows too much room. Saka puts a ball in. Bit of a mix-up. Bit of a bobble up in the box. Lands perfect for ESR. Running into the box. Bang. Goal. Kasper Schmeichel beaten again. Yet again beaten. Another goal leaked by Leicester in open. Well, that one was in open play. So Leicester City are down 2-0. They don't even know what's happened to them. Shell shocked and all. Honestly, getting bombarded, trying to figure out what the hell's to go. I'm telling you, it was a joke. Brendan Rodgers sitting there going, "The fuck is that? I wasn't expecting this. I'm mighty Brendan Rodgers. I know what's going on. Really? Really?" Now look, after that, I'll be honest with you. We did sit back. We really did sit back and allowed them the possession and allowed them to get back into the game. I mean, Iheanacho's shot on goal. Bloody hell. Outside the box, a nice swing, a nice curler. Ramsdale takes care of that. I mean, Leicester were throwing everything at us. Kitchen sinks, fans, mate, you name it. All that was left was for them to go over, grab Brendan Rodgers, walk over and chuck him at Ramsdale and say, see if you can save him. But I reckon Ramsdale could have saved him. I reckon Ramsdale said, "Oh, got him, it's all good, you're in safe hands. You're in safe hands, Brendan. You're in safe hands. Don't worry about it, mate. Off you go, back to the sideline and keep on telling these Muppets how not to play football." But anyway, I'm a bit cocky, but anyway, look, Maddison right after that, like he was falling over himself and he was getting bumped and barged. It wasn't hard. It wasn't the biggest hits, but he was hitting the ground because he knows he's going to get those frees. So he gets himself a free kick, man, direct free kick. It was lined up and I'm thinking, if he's going to take this. He did. Great shot. If you had to put a little bit further to the corner, to the top corner, top bins, he might have beaten Ramsdale. But you didn't, Maddison. You didn't put it further, son. You didn't. Ramsdale, wonderful save. The save was so damn bloody good that Peter Schmeichel even came out and tweeted saying that was one of the best saves he's ever seen. Seriously, Mr. Schmeichel, thank you very much, mate. Well done. Calling a spade a spade. I'm trying to do the best I can at calling a spade, but I'm a gooner. I'm going to be biased in this one, and I don't care. Biased is biased. You know what I mean? But I'm going to try and call it down the line a little bit here. You know what I mean? So, great save by Ramsdale and a few saves by Ramsdale. Like honestly, Lookman comes in, tight angle, shot on goal. Ramsdale, big man, stops that shot. Barnes straight after that, again, coming into the box, trying to get himself a goal. Big man Ramsdale shuts it down. And to be perfectly honest, in the 70th, there was that chance for Aubameyang. That could have been 3. That could have been 3, guys. We could have had it done and dusted even then. But Schmeichel, decent save, and was able to stop something that Arsenal threw at him. Now look, that game did go back and forth, and we did allow them to get back into this game. We did. We allowed them the ball. We allowed them to press us. But I take a positive here, and I'm going to look at it negatively and positively. I'm going to call a spade a spade. We shouldn't have let them get back into this game. We shouldn't have given them the ball that much. We shouldn't have allowed them so much possession because we backed off. And yes, a discussion I've had, against better teams, we can't allow this. This is why I always said we need to press and attack and we need to hammer in defense. We can't take our foot off the accelerator. We got to keep going in hard. We can't back off, right? Now, I know our backline's great. It is. We got a great backline. We got a good goalkeeper. But yes, against better opposition, we're not going to get wins from games like this. We're not. Positivity? There is. Our backline made it difficult for Leicester. We did. There were some great balls coming in, some great passes, and yes, Yuri Tielemans, I don't know how it's pronounced exactly, so look, forgive me, please. I'm a bit, how you going? I'm an Aussie, I don't know if it's a J or a Y or an A or a B or a C or bloody hell, I don't know, man, but whatever. Yes, he had created a lot of chances, but nothing amounted from them. Now, I'm not saying he's a shit player. I'm not saying he's shit. I'm just saying, unfortunately, he wasn't effective. He did create chances to an effect, but unfortunately, the guys in front couldn't finish them. They couldn't. Now, would I take that guy in my midfield? Fuck yeah. Would he get into the midfield of any starting lineup, of any starting line? Would he get into any of the teams in the top 4? He'd get into the Liverpool squad, yeah? He'd get into a Man United squad all fucking day, yeah? He'd get into an Arsenal squad all fucking day. City and Chelsea would be a bit difficult, but you know what? He's a decent player. Maybe a move to another team, yeah, buddy. And I said he was a threat, and I knew he was a threat. But Maddison, I don't rate. Tielemans, I did. Right? Now, I know I come off a bit harsh and I have got a lot of energy in me, and yes, I am very vocal, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm an Arsenal fan through and through, yeah? And that's just the way it's going to be. Am I going to be biased? Hell yeah. Do I love my squad? Bloody oath, yeah. Do I support my club? Through and through. Premier League, Second Division, I don't give a shit where we at. I'm going to support this club. End of the day, Maddison, where were you? Where were you? You're still getting me that pie, aren't you? Huh? I told you to go send that curry one back because I can't take space, you know. Get me a decent meat pie, mate, because that's all you're good for. In form. You're in form. You ain't in form. You wouldn't know what form is if it came and bit you in the arse, mate. Maddison, overrated, got taken off early. Why? Because he was useless. Useless in that game. One free kick and nothing much more. Nothing much more. Useless footballer in that game. Hasn't been in great form thus far. So far this season. He's got himself a goal, but he's looking a bit of a shadow of his former self. Is he a threat? On a free kick, that was a decent free kick. It was a great save. Ramsdale, great game. Gabriel, great game. Backline, great game. Did we allow them to get back in the game? Yes. Could our midfield have done better? Yeah. Thomas Partey, yes, he played a half-decent game. Yes, he distributed the ball well, but we should not allow teams that much possession. We shouldn't allow them to get that comfortable on us. But look, it was 2-0 in the end, guys. 2-0 in the end. And look, there was a few things that I didn't like in that game. I mean, Johnny Evans, he had that, you know, that clash with Aaron Ramsdale. Now, look, I didn't see it as a card, but I'm a hard bloke. So the only time you're going to get a card is when, you know, you get in there, yes, you know, get a good white cross in there, you know. But if you're not going to get that ain't a card. But in the game that it is today, and I was having a chat with a mate, and he suggested, you know what, that is a yellow. I reckon that's a yellow. And I said, look, I can see where you're coming from. I think it would be a soft yellow. But he was like, no, I don't think it's a soft yellow. I think that's a yellow. This is a Man United fan. Big up football capital. Big up football capital. If you guys are looking for a roundup, preview of the whole EPL, those guys are great to look at. Trust me. Football capital. Great guys. Much love, Borche. Honestly, this guy has supported me through and through. Much love to that guy. Love him. He's a great guy. But he had a point. He had a point against Tielemans. Yeah, I kind of went hard on him. He had a point. But let me tell you something. Maybe it was a yellow. Let's say it was. Now, Aubameyang getting taken down one-on-one. Now, I know he's far from goal, but he's got some speed. He's got some legs. I saw that as a red. Now, that's a yellow. Now, if he had gotten 2 yellows, this game could have changed. This game could have been dropped on its head. Look, to be perfectly honest, we should have been 3 or 4-0 up in this game. And we weren't. Look, end of the day. End of the day. We got 3 points, guys, and it's wonderful. It was all fun and games. It's all great, yeah? Now, I look at the player performances in this game, and I think no one outshines Aaron Ramsdale and Gabriel. Now, Gabriel, great in defence, got himself a goal. Aaron Ramsdale's getting the 10 out of 10 in this one because he was a big man. And you know what? Bloody hell, as an Arsenal fan right now, aren't you guys are sitting there going, bloody hell, we don't have to worry about the goalkeeper. This is what I like to see. This is taking me back to my era, 93, yeah. George Graham days, 1-0 to the Arsenal, you know. I just want to see us break down teams and not allow them so much possession and comfort. We can't allow this anymore. We need to be pushing and pressing from the get-go to the end, whether it be an attack or defense. Now, our defensive line, hats off to them. You guys can see what I see now, yeah? I'm pretty sure you can. Great defensive line. Everyone doing a job. Nuno Tavares. I wanted him in this game over Tierney. And you know what? I think everyone did after the performance against Villa. And how well did he play? Bloody great. Now, defensively is a bit how you go on. Defensively, I think he has to do a bit of work. But bloody hell did he have a great game. So Ramsdale, he got the man of the match in a 10 out of 10 performance there, right? And I look at Takahiro and I say to myself, he got an 8 in this game. He was decent on that right-hand side. He did shot block. He was winning some headers. Takahiro played well. And you know what? Even Ben White was decent in this game. Apparently he had some illness or some sickness. You guys might have seen me on Instagram screaming and yelling, get the hell up, mate. Get in there. And he got in there. And I'm going to have to give Ben White another 8 as well. Now, Gabriel, bloody hell. I know it's 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Can we give him a 9.5? 9 3/4? A goal commanded his defense. Bloody hell. Gabriel, wonderful son. Hell yeah. Now, I'm telling you, a lot of teams are going to be looking at this defender and saying, you know what? Arsenal might have got themselves a bargain. Really. The pairing between Gabriel and White, it's looking great. It's looking solid. It's looking strong. Tavares on the left, I've got to give him an 8. Going forward really well. He was great on the ball. But only thing that I have a problem with is defensively is a little bit woeful. Now, Thomas Partey in this game, not the best of games. I don't think it was his best or worst game. I can probably pull out a 7.5 out of my pocket. Oh, I mean, I don't have anything left in my pocket since the Pizza Hut, okay? I'm broke. Aussie Gooner broke. Going for loans and shit, Loans, Thomas Partey's going to get 7.5 in this game. I think Partey needed to press their midfield a little bit more. I think he needed to be a bit more convincing defensively. I think he needed to big up like Gabriel and show up in this game. I think he did. He did have that clearance. It was great. But I'm going to say 7.5 for him. And I'm going to have to match Sambi Lokonga and say 7.5 for Sambi as well in this game. Both of them, very similar style of football. Both of them showed up to this game. Now, Partey, that clearance off the line from the free kick from Maddison was wonderful. And look, Partey did have a half-decent game. And let's flip it. Let's say Partey 8, let's say Sambi 7.5. Sambi was, he played a solid game, but again, we allowed their midfield to press us. And was that because Brendan Rodgers changed shape and gave them give them some new marching orders and yada, 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 whatever. I don't know. I think our boys sat back and allowed them to be too comfortable. Saka in this game. Bloody Saka in this game. 9. 9 in this game. Sionsu made him look good, but he played well. Saka, 9 out of 10. Honestly. He tore it in that first half. He tore it up. If it wasn't for him, ESR wouldn't have his goal. Seriously. So Saka, well done. ESR in this game. What can I say? Only one negative thing. He had a break. He had a great pass that could have gone to Pepe and he put it behind him. You got to put the ball in front of him, mate. Pepe ain't got legs behind him in front of him and shit. You know what I mean, bro? No matrix shit happening here. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. If you're going to put a pass in, put a decent pass in. I'm going to have to give ESR, a 9. He was wonderful in this game. Now we got Oba and Lacazette. Now Lacazette put in a shift. He was causing trouble up front. And I think once he came off, it showed what he does up front. Odegaard came in. Yes, it wasn't like for like. Yes, Odegaard brought something fresh. But you know what? It wasn't the same. It wasn't. I'm going to have to give Lacazette an 8. And to be perfectly honest, Aubameyang in this game, I'm going to have to give him the same. I'm going to have to give him actually a 7.5 in this game. I think Aubameyang could have shown up a little bit better. I think Aubameyang maybe that goal, that chance that he had against Casper in the 70th, he should have had that in the back of the net. He should have put more on that. So I'm going to have to give I'm going to give Aubameyang a 7.5 in this one. Now look, those are my ratings, guys. And I know this has gone long, but I'm happy as Larry right now. And I hope everyone that watches this likes what they see. Can you please like, share, and subscribe, yeah? And hopefully I can get some more subscribers. And hopefully we can get another win. Now, we got Watford coming up. I'm going to have my preview out soon. I think we can get a win there, guys. I'll break that game down. I am getting into a little bit of depth. Bear with me. I know the videos go for a while. Bear with me, but I do waffle on a bit. You know what I mean? I'm an Arsenal fan through and through. But you know what? From the Aussie Gooner to everyone out there, I muchly appreciate you guys subscribing. I'm happy if you guys are watching these videos all the way to the end. Can you please like, share, and subscribe? You know what I mean? I'm just doing the best I can. I'm doing a few collabs here and there as well. I'll try to post them out on Insta just so you guys can check me out there. But to all the Gooners out there, you guys are going to be happy right now because this Aussie Gooner in Australia right now, jumping for joy. 3 points here. We're sitting in 6th. It's not too bad. Hats off to Mikel Arteta. He kept the 4-4-2. And from the Aussie Gooner to all you guys out there, it's Uru, guys. Uru.